Yeah, welcome back everybody to the Ultimate Racing League. This is the final race of the season with the League 4 guys. Been a brilliant season, seen some fantastic racing. We're here at Le Sarthe for an endurance race. And, oh, 1 second, somebody at my door. Be back in a second. Oh, it's Mark. All right, Mark, how you doing, mate?
Being you're right.
Yeah, mate, what are you doing here?
I just thought I'd come and join you for this last session, the very last race of the season, just to see how these guys are getting on.
Oh, you're welcome, mate. Very welcome. Take a seat. We'll have a little sipple before we read the grid out. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's go for it then. Let's look at the grid for the final race. We've got Panic at the Tesco is in pole. Stormfly is second. That's Life third. Nordy in fourth. Willard takes fifth. Archer is sixth. Max Hammer is seventh. Mystic Clegg is eighth. Ninth place goes to Flashman. Ninky is in 10th. Castian 11th. Hopper's 12th. Sid is 13th, and 14th is Hawkeye. I was struggling a bit there because I was reading them from a bit of a distance, but there we go.
That's a great turnout, isn't it? 14 on track for the final race. That's fantastic.
It's a brilliant turnout, mate, yeah. And here we go, as per usual, rolling start. You guys know by now. If you don't, it's too late because this is the last race.
Great track as well, Le Sarthe, or Circuit de La Sarthe, or Le Mans as we like to refer to it. Although the Le Mans is actually a race, isn't it? And the circuit is Circuit de La Sarthe.
Not seeing this track for a long time, mate.
No, it's been avoided. I think it's just purely the length of it. It's just under 8.5 miles long.
Wow.
With allegedly 38 turns, although I can only find 29. So we'll stick with that. But yeah, 8.5 miles.
Stormfly then takes the lead off Panic at the Tesco. Just made his pass just a couple of corners ago.
So this is the really fast part of the track, isn't it? This is where they're getting onto the Mulsanne Straight. In between the in between we've got two chicanes. I'll get my words out in a minute. The first one being the Forza chicane, and then you've got the Michelin chicane as the second one, and this is just full throttle all the way down here. Obviously you've got to slow down for these chicanes, but full throttle down here. And just incidentally, in between these two chicanes, Ian, it is just over 1 mile long.
Right,
so this section they're on now, so slipstreaming is an absolute must on this track.
It's a good job these guys are running the Triple X brake discs, actually, isn't it? You know, doing 100 and God knows 150 odd mile an hour straight down to about what, 20?
Yeah, what are they, £1,000 a corner or something like that?
They're £5,000 a disc, them ones, they are, mate.
Oh, these are the proper Triple X ones then.
Oh, yes. Not the ones you get off Amazon. These are the real deal.
Not Temu brakes.
No, they're not.
There's a couple of names on track I don't recognise. Max Hammer. I don't think I've seen Max Hammer before.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one more as well that I wasn't sure I've seen. I think most of the guys I've actually either raced with or I've commentated on.
You recognise that guy there?
Some part. Well, I recognise Hoppers, yes. Who doesn't? Yeah. Hoppers has been around longer than URL, hasn't he?
I think he has, mate, yeah. And,
nice to see Hoppers on track. No.
Oh, maybe off track, actually.
And I like the way that Sid followed him.
Took his race in line.
And that's just typical, isn't it? You're following the guy and he goes off track and you go with him. Flashman, that's another name I'm not too familiar with.
Right, I thought you knew Flashman actually, but...
don't think so. So it'd be interesting to see how these guys do. Stormfly, now obviously I've seen Stormfly, the Flying Dutchman. And out in front, always does well, does Stormfly. He's a very quick driver, isn't he?
He's won a lot of races in this championship, a lot of races, and so has Panic at the Tesco, and That's Life. They've had a great championship as well.
Well, it looks like two teammates trying to gang up on Stormfly there.
Well, I'll drink to that one.
That's Life and Panic are hunting Stormfly down, aren't they? As they go through the Porsche curves, and well, we're not far off completing lap 1. I mean, it's a long old lap, this is, isn't it? And 85% of the track is full throttle, but it's still going to take them, what do you think, 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes?
It's got to be something like that, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a long old track, but a good track. I actually like this track.
Just going to do a quick shout out for Willard there, sat in 4th position. That guy has saved, I think, just about all, if not all, of the races for me this season, so we could get the commentary out there. So big thanks to him.
Fantastic livery as well on that car. I mean, whoever made that, is, I've got to give them a round of applause. Oh, I think it might have been me, actually.
There we go. I'm sure you knew that one, really. You're just saying, you know.
Nordy, that's the other name I didn't know. Nordy.
It's a good name, is that actually? Is that Nordy?
It is, yeah. It just doesn't say. It's not one that I've either raced with or commentated on. So looking forward to seeing what he can do in the future. Ninky, well, I know Ninky well now. Races on a Saturday. And Archer, I've seen Archer before. It usually has, I think Archer usually has a multicoloured car.
Let's go on board with Archer actually, because he's right up the rear end of Ninky. Now then, this is going to be close, isn't it?
Yeah, this is all about the slipstreaming, isn't it? And because bump drafting not allowed, just makes sense, just that little bit more awkward, because you do end up right up the chuff of the car in front.
Mystic Clegg, where did he come from?
He was just flying, wasn't it? Like I said, I think he got a double slip, didn't he?
He just came through like a bullet there, didn't he? Did Mystic Clegg? That was a great pass.
What's he been feeding that?
There we go, got it right.
But the thing is, you see, Archie will just get straight into the slipstream of Mystic Clegg. Hoppers, a lot of penalties being dished out. I think most of those will probably come at turn 8 at Tetre Rouge, and that's that right-hander that everybody tries to take really quickly, but it does catch you out because you just drift to the left a bit too much. But yeah, I've seen quite a few people with their the penalties already.
Stormfly still in the lead. Looks like he's pulling out a little bit of a gap at the moment. Not a huge gap, but a little bit of a gap between himself and That's Life.
I think he's the main thing is he's broke the slipstream, hasn't he? So it's going to be down to That's Life to give everybody a tow now, and Stormfly can just concentrate on trying to pull away.
It's like Willard's making an attack on Panic.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get into the slipstream, isn't he? And That's Life and Panic, they've got some defending to do. I mean, they could just drive side by side, couldn't they, and form a rolling roadblock.
It's wide enough, is the track.
It's at least they'll get second and third on the pub. Well, there you go. That's exactly what they're doing. Look, they must have heard us.
Some great racing.
So this is Indianapolis this turn at 16, 17 and 18. This one usually throws up quite a few little bumps and scrapes, especially this really tight right-hander at turn 18, which is Arnage. Again, another one that throws up a lot of penalty points, and you can just see the penalty zone just after that, just under the Porsche bridge. So all penalties now served.
Really giving it a go, isn't he? As Willard is really trying. That looks like he might get him here. Oh, not quite. Oh, good attempt though from Willard. Oh, he's got him. Yeah, he has got him.
He's got him. Yes, he got him, didn't he? I think Panic, did he just ease off then, just to allow Willard through? I'm not sure. So what's the tyre rule for this race then? Is it all compounds to be
So
used? Or
yeah, I think it's all compounds, mate. Yeah, soft hards and or soft medium hards, whichever way you want to do it.
because the softs are not going to last too many laps, are they? Because as I say, with it being such a big track, and has that somebody gone into the pits
Yeah,
already, or
so
has he just
yeah,
gone off track?
now he's in the pits. A couple of guys. That's Life, Panic at the Tesco,
So
Nordy.
all those guys were on the hard tyres, so they've done their mandatory 2 laps. So time for a change then for those guys.
Nice early one. I wonder if them guys were on the softs. It's very early,
No,
isn't it? Lap 3.
yeah, I think they were on the hards. I think that's Life, Archer. All the guys that went into the pits were on the hard tyres, done the 2 laps, get them out of the way. We'll probably find if we have a look at the top, then Stormfly, Willard, Max Hammer, they're all going to be either on the softs or mediums, I would imagine.
Mediums for Stormfly. Yeah. Softs for Willard. There's a good little battle between third and fourth. Max and Castians come through the pack a little bit because he was a bit further back once he cast in, I think. So
I think he was, but I think with all the guys pulling into the pits to get those tyres changed has sort of pushed him through a little bit. And a good bit of slipstreaming like he's done just now. There's not a lot Max can do about that really. He's just got to sit there and let it happen. You're a bit of a sitting duck, aren't you, once you get onto the Mulsanne straight and somebody's in the slipstream. All you can do is just slot in behind them and hope to return the favour towards the end of the straight. And I think that's the mistake a lot of the guys do. They make the move very early on, get the overtake done. The guy behind just sits there, slipstreams them all the way to near the end of the straight, and then does the overtake just before they get to the corner, which is probably the correct way of doing it. And Castro picking up.
Oh, great little scrap here between these two.
Castro with a half a second as well. So, this is Max Hammer's going to love that. If I was him, I would just sit there behind Castrian now, get a free tow, save a bit of fuel. He knows that Castrian's got to serve that penalty. So he's getting a nice little tow, isn't it? Oh, and Ninky as well. So the penalty's coming thick and fast.
Let's go down through the field to see who's where.
So they're just approaching the Michelin chicane there, the second of the 2 chicanes on the Mulsanne straight. 2 teammates still together. It's his wingman, isn't it? That's Life, is Panic's wingman. Defending his rear end.
Sid's having a good race actually. He's 10th place, I think.
He is, isn't he? He's just got to slow it down at the Mulsanne corner. Don't run off the track, Sid. Oh, nice.
Got it right that time.
Yeah, got it absolutely perfect, didn't he? Hawkeye as well. Nicely around the Mulsanne corner there at turn 15. The problem is, I think, with races like these long endurance races and on these big tracks, is that you, if you start to lose touch of the guys in front of you, it makes the race a lot harder. And you can see little pockets opening up already.
It's definitely a pocket up here,
I was going to say a pocket. There's a gap from Stormfly now back to Willard. It must get very lonely for Stormfly.
I've lost count actually how many races he has won in this championship, but
maybe what he ought to do is slow down a little bit, let the others catch up, make a bit of a race of it, enjoy himself. He probably gets a bit bored.
I'm sure the other guys will appreciate that one. So, has Willard been in pits? Can't remember now if Willard's been in or not.
These guys, let's have a look at the fuel. No, I wouldn't have said they have yet. Mystic Clegg's in. See, they are spreading out quite a lot now, aren't they? Max Hammer, he's not been in. Just over half the fuel for him. Castrian, I think he's been doing a bit of either slipstreaming or fuel saving.
We need to
Soft
find a
tyres,
battle.
I'll say soft tyres lasting a little bit longer than I thought they would.
Mr. Clay in the pits.
Got his half second. Sid then in 10th. He's still going as he goes up, heading towards the Dunlop curve.
So most of the guys are spread out at the moment, aren't they?
They are very, very spread out. Stormfly loving that though. Obviously he needs to build up a big lead, or he wants to build up a big lead, so that when he does come into the pits, he can get back out again, hopefully in front. Same with Willard in second. It's it's a bit hard to judge, isn't it, the distance between the guys. You sort of have to look behind them. Max is having a good race, isn't he?
Yeah, this one's quite close. Castian's not too far behind him.
Just looking into the distance, and yeah, Castrian's there. Ninky's he's not that far behind Castrian. I think that's a great camera shot, isn't it?
Fantastic.
The guy holding the camera can half run quick, can't he? Although he's just been overtaken by Ninky there.
We do pay our cameramen well. That's what it is. We give them a good wage.
Well, Panic is he's opened up a bit of a gap now back to his teammate.
Yeah, because them two were pretty close, weren't they?
Yeah, I think that might have been the pit stop though, because these guys have been in. You can tell by the tyres. There's hardly any wear on those soft tyres, so these have been into the pit. So maybe That's Life took on a little bit more fuel than Panic. Maybe they've got different strategies for this race.
Ooh, we've got ourselves a battle.
Nordy and Sid. Come on, Sid.
Nice.
Not that I've got anything against Nordy, I don't know him. But it's nice to see Sid doing well. And he's certainly enjoying himself out there tonight, isn't he?
Doing a grand job. 9th place, currently on the race in soft tyres.
They must be a new set, as a new set of tyres there for Nordy. And it looks like he put a full tank of fuel in as well. Well, Sid has got that corner down now, hasn't he?
Yeah, Sid's tyres a little bit more worn than Nordy's tyres. Quite a bit of a difference, actually.
Yeah, so I think Nordy could probably get another lap out of his, same as the full tank as well. He's got a lot more fuel in his car, so he plans to go a little bit deeper into this race, doesn't he? Mystic Clegg in the background there, he's got himself a penalty. Not the first, won't be the last. Yeah, this is one of them tracks, I think you either love it or you hate it. It's a lot of people find it boring. I think it's purely because it is, as I said earlier, 85% of the track is full throttle. Oh, and it's Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, let's have a look what happened to Hawkeye.
It was Indianapolis, this extremely fast part of the track.
We want a bit of excitement, that's what we want, and we're going to get it with Hawkeye. Unfortunately.
He just couldn't slow the car down. No. There we go, bang.
He's not running the triple X3.
No, big kiss with Barrier there, wasn't it, for Hawkeye? I bet that hurt.
Oh, a bit of a neck ache there, I think, for Hawkeye. Unlucky there, mate.
Now Flashman, he's making his way up to Indianapolis now, see if he can slow down. Yeah, he got through there, didn't he?
Stormfly in the pits now, was the race leader, so Willard takes the lead with Stormfly in the pits.
And well, Willard, it looks like Willard, Max Hammer and Castrian have all stayed out.
Let's go back up with them guys.
So there's Willard through the Dunlop curve. He's now taken over the lead then. He's on the soft tyres.
He'll get a few more laps out of them tyres, won't he? Maybe a couple more laps.
He's having a good race, isn't he, Willard?
He is.
And Stormfly is back out on track in 5th, but with fresh tyres. Max with half a second. I wonder where he picked that up from.
A bit more worn on Castian's tyres compared to Willard in first place. Let's have a look at Archer. I'm not seeing much of Archer in this race. I'll do a few corners with him as he chases down Castian. I'm sure these guys will be thankful of the 7th gear they've got.
Is that a change of livery for Archer?
I'm
not sure. I've seen that one. I'm not sure I've seen that one before. And Dad, this is the Dad. Does it mean anything? Do you know?
Not a clue, mate. No idea.
No. Is he a new dad? An old dad? Is he a dad?
Is he? Well.
Or is it nothing to do with being a dad?
Yeah, put that one in the comments box if you can, mate. We'll have a...
I love that name as well, Panic at the Tesco.
Yeah, it's a cool name.
Fantastic name, that is.
I'll let you know how we got that name. It's
Well, we're all very spread out now, aren't we?
Yeah. So I'll get myself off, mate. I'll see you tomorrow.
No, Ninky. We've got Ninky and Mystic Clegg.
I think I might stay, actually. Let's see who go.
I thought there'd be a lot of close racing, you see, with slipstreaming and such like, but people just, they're not interested. They just want to get by and get off and split up, which is what they've done. I thought Ninky was getting a bit closer to Mystic Clegg, but he seems to have got a good exit out of that chicane, and he's got himself, a couple of car lengths. But I think Ninky's just about hanging on into the slipstream. What is it, 8/10 or something like that? You've got to be from the car in front.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the... Yeah, so Ninky's got the slightly better lap times than Mystic. 224s. Yeah.
4:24, yeah, 4:24 for Ninky. Fastest lap being Panic at 4:18. I'm sure Stormfly will want to take that off of him as well.
Definitely pulling away now into his Mystic from Ninky, just a little bit more actually.
He's just trying to break that slipstream, isn't he? Like I say, I think you've got to be within 8/10 of the car in front, and maybe Ninky's just outside of that. Hawkeye with another penalty. Now the race leader's in, Willard.
Oh, Sid down to 13th now. He was it 9th? Oh dear. Oh, looky there, Sid.
That's not going to help.
No, that will do him no favours.
No, that's not going to help. But and Hop as well. He just seems to be carrying that penalty around with him, doesn't he? Is it the same one?
Well,
he must keep forgetting to serve it.
Could be, mate.
Come on, Hoppers. Come on, Hoppers.
Quite a bit of a distance between Sid and Hoppers, actually, isn't there? So.
Yeah, I think Hoppers has obviously made a mistake somewhere, hasn't he? And it's cost him quite a lot.
Max Hammer now in the lead on lap 6 of 11.
I think he's probably going to end up pitting at the end of this lap, though. Maybe squeeze one more, but I would suggest it's probably going to be at the end of this lap that Max is going to have to come in. Just looking, we've got 5 laps to go, and if each compound has got to be used, that's 2 stops. So let's have a look. Castrian, he's on the softs, isn't he? Now, has Castrian made a stop yet? I don't think he has.
Can't remember. But
I think for the plan with the guys running the softer compounds at the beginning, the plan probably is to get the softs and mediums to take them up to lap 9, the end of lap 9, and then they can do 10 and 11 on the hard tyres.
Stormfly though is making his way through the packing, so he's going to take Archer very shortly, I think.
It's not going to be long, is it? Although he is on the hard tyres, so he may just be doing his 2 laps now on the hard tyres. So whatever ground he makes up here, he may lose when he pulls into the pits, unless he stays out on the hard tyres just that little bit longer.
I mean, he could stay. No, he won't have the fuel, will he, to stay to the end?
No,
I don't think.
I think he's. I think what Stormfly's doing is he's going to do his minimum 2 laps on the hards, and then he's going to finish this race off on the medium tyres. Because he started on softs, did he?
I think he did. Yeah.
I think he did. We ought to write this down, you know. I keep saying, I keep threatening, I'm going to do this every time. I'm going to write it down, but I never do. But now we've got a bit of a fight on our hands.
Stormfly through then to take 3rd place. So Archer's staying with him, isn't he? And there was that panic at the Tesco also.
Look, he's just looking for, looking this way and that, isn't he? Trying to find a way past Archer. He's Panic's trying to get into the slipstream of Stormfly to help pull him through, and he has. He's done it.
He's got the move done. Yeah, great pass there from Panic.
As we're heading down towards Indianapolis then for the 6th time. Bit of slipstream in there. Archer just had to sort of let the 2 guys ahead of him go by, but if he can get back into the slipstream, he might be able to follow Panic through. Looks like Panic's having a bit of a look at the inside of Stormfly there. Stormfly obviously having none of that, although he is on the hard tyres, isn't he, Stormfly? So he's doing well.
He is on the hards, yeah, especially with Panic being on the softs.
We'll just, as I say, I think Stormfly will just do the 2 laps on the hard tyres, and then he's going to come in, get them changed, and then that'll see him to the end of the race then.
Oh, great little battle here. Oh, that was tight. Good clean racing there.
Panic really fancies his chances here, doesn't he? And so he should. He's on the soft compound tyre, so he should have the advantage. Although Stormfly defending well, he's just not giving him any room, is he?
Let's go on board with oh no, because I think Stormfly's in the pits. Has he gone in?
There we go. Yeah, so Stormfly's done his. Yeah, he's done his 2 laps, hasn't he? Now he's going to come out onto the medium. So these guys need to have a good lap to try and get some distance between themselves and Stormfly. But it just seems a flurry into the pits now, doesn't it? Max is in, Castrian, Archer. That's life.
Question is, can Willard go through before the other guys get out the pits?
Where is he?
It's going to be close.
Yeah. He's gone well, he's across the start-finish line, so you can just see the pit exit there on the left.
Yeah, he's got it.
Well, I don't know where all the cars are gone, that's in the pits, but you couldn't see them when you looked down the pit lane then, could you?
Good racing there from Willard then to take that 2nd place. Panic still in the lead, Nordy 3rd, and then Mystic in 4th. And so all the guys are back out on track now. Oh, 1 second.
Yeah, 1 second. That's a bit hard. See, so I thought it was always this turn that they're coming up to shortly. At turn 8, this right-hander, it's one that you do very quickly, but it's very easy to drift out to the left where you get, there we go, look like
That one
Castrian.
there.
Just,
Yeah.
that's it. Castrian just hold on to it. He did it. That was a good turn for Castrian, but, and Max.
Oh, he must have got that coming out the pits or into the pits.
Yeah, that's going to be a pit lane infringement, isn't it? That is so unlucky. 3 seconds. Well, Stormfly's certainly going to go through, isn't he, if he doesn't get to him before the penalty zone. But Stormfly now out on the soft, so I've got a feeling that fastest lap that Panic is holding on to at the minute isn't going to last very long.
And I can see Stormfly over the next few laps making up a few more positions.
Yeah, I think some of the guys ahead of him have got a pit as well, which is going to help.
Minky got too far behind.
We should have kept note of who's pitted and hasn't.
Oh,
As I say it all the time.
I've had too many stiffies tonight to be doing that, mate.
Well, we don't know how many's been promoted yet, do we? So
no idea.
I certainly don't know what the League 4 tables look like. So have you got an idea? Has somebody sort of won it?
I think Stormfly. I think by the amount of races that he's won this season, the my money's on Stormfly. I did look at the table, and then I had a few drinks and I forgot the table. So
you put the table somewhere.
I put the table somewhere. Yeah, I probably sat on it actually, but yeah, I think Stormfly is definitely going to be winning this championship.
Do you know what? I'm going to have a quick look myself now. So while you're guiding everybody around there, so I'm just going to see if I can find a league table. Where are we? We are on lap 7, so we've got 4 laps to go. So I should have enough time to try and find the tables for you and give us an idea of where we are. So we're on league 4, aren't we? Oh dear.
League 4, yeah.
I'm not going to be able to read this without my glasses on or binoculars. It's that small. Okay, so Stormfly then going into this race was on 377 points. Then we've got I can't read that.
What I normally have to do, mate, is take a screenshot of it, then I can zoom in.
I don't know why Derg makes it so small.
Especially for us old people.
Yeah, definitely. I can't see that. I'm struggling to see anything, to be honest, let alone
the Stormfly's leading the championship, isn't
he? He certainly. Let me have a look. I can tell. Right, there we go. I can zoom in now. So there we go. We've got Stormfly leading it. Then we've got win, lose, or both. Is that Willard? Is that
win, lose, or both? Oh, not a clue, mate. Who that is?
Win, lose, or both. That he's on 284 points in second. That's Life is third, and he has 258 points. So double points on this race as well, I believe. So he's got a chance of getting into second. Willard is fourth. And Willard is on 239 points. So it looks like it's going to be Stormfly has obviously won it, and then you've got That's Life. In fact, win, lose, or both. That could be Panic at the Tesco, actually.
Right.
I think that might be Panic at the Tesco. So it depends how many go up, but you've got Stormfly. I'm pretty sure it's Panic. Then you've got That's Life. You've got Willard. Archer is in 5th at the minute. And let's see, he's on 211 points, so it's a big ask for Archer to get any further up the table. So like I say, depends how many's going to go up, but it's certainly going to be somebody like Stormfly, Panic, and That's Life as it stands.
So obviously they're going to go up into League 3, which I should be doing the comms for next season, I think. We go down the league, don't we?
We the commentators will follow the guys that get promoted.
Yeah.
So as these guys move up into League 3, you will move up into League 3 as well. Until you get to League of Champions, when you then go all the way back down to League 5 or 6 or however many we've got.
That's the one. So I'm going to nerf quite a few of these guys, aren't I? Because I think Panic will go up, and obviously we've said Stormfly, and I think That's Life will be up there.
Yeah. So they all look very spread out now at the minute, don't they? I mean, Panic's got quite a decent lead at the minute, but has Panic he's still got to make another stop.
Let's have a look at his tyre wear. Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, so Panic has got to stop. So he's doing what we said we thought they'd do. They try and get to lap 9, although I don't know whether Panic is going to actually get that far, but the plan would have always been to get to lap 9 and do the last 2 on hard tyres, but Panic may have to come in and do the last 3 laps on hard tyres. Nordy probably the same. He might get one more, I'm not sure. I'm just looking at the fuel more than the tyres.
He'll have to come in though, won't he, looking at the tyre wear?
Stormfly, well, he's done his stops, hasn't he? So
yeah. He's going to take the lead, isn't he?
He will do. I mean, when Panic and Nordy come into the pits, it could be close call though between himself and Panic. If Panic can get into the pits and out again before Stormfly gets that pit exit, although it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Although Stormfly is doing, well, his namesake, he's storming along, isn't he?
He is very quick guy, very quick.
Castian trying to throw some pebbles onto the track, try and put Archer off.
Nice little battle here between Max and That's Life. Yeah.
A couple of them just closing up on each other now, aren't they? That's Life getting a good tow from Max Hammer. It's a pity we can't use the bump drafting method. It would certainly close a few gaps up.
I'd use it.
Sorry? You do.
I'd use it. Sorry, I'd use it. Yeah. I've used it at the back Life. Anyway, so.
He's having a look, isn't he? He's all over the back of Max, having a good look in the boot of his car.
Yeah, maybe a bit sweaty in Max's car at the moment with That's Life chasing him down.
The pressure really being applied now. That's Life pulls alongside. Oh, 2 of them going into the chicanes.
Great braking from both them guys. Yeah, that's it. He's done it. That's a good little battle.
Well, that's interesting. Panic at the Tesco stayed out. Stormfly's moved up into 2nd. So Panic, is he running on fumes, or is he started? Well,
his tyre wear's not too healthy, is it?
Just under a quarter of a tank, so he is doing what we thought. He's going to come in at the end of lap 9. He may have to do a little bit of fuel saving, I think. But he's got quite a decent lead, hasn't he?
He has. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be enough though when he comes in the pits.
No, we're just trying to look at the map at the top right, which is the only real indicator that we've got of the gap. Now, as I said before, the gap, the straight in between the 2 chicanes is just over a mile long. So the way I tend to try and judge it is wait till the first guy goes through the chicanes and then have a look to see where the second guy is. But it doesn't give you that many much of an indicator, really.
Looking good for That's Life on Archer. Ooh, not quite. I think Archer just might know. He's got him. Yeah, good pass there from Archer. I didn't think he was going to get that one pulled off, but he did.
So Archer took right up underneath that rear wing of That's Life. Getting that tow. He's not getting as close as I thought he would, actually. Oh,
I think
sure,
he
you
is
thought he'd
now,
have
though.
pulled up. Yeah, I thought he'd have been. Maybe he's just backing off a little bit. Maybe he doesn't want to overtake just yet.
Maybe he's waiting for the last lap, then he'll...
Yeah, he's probably not in a rush. He knows that if he goes by that's life, all that's going to happen is that's life's going to slot in behind him and pick up the slipstream himself. So maybe Archer doesn't want to let him do that.
I think I would wait till the last lap, I think, then just hang
Just
on
stay
for dear
there.
life, yeah.
Yeah, save a bit of fuel as well.
Just go through the field, just have a quick look what everybody's doing. Looks like they're all spread out a little bit.
There's still a few that have got to do the pit stop, I think, at the end of this lap. So we shall see as the guys start to come in. I think Panic is definitely going to be one of them, which will mean that Stormfly goes back up into the lead. I'm not sure if Castuan's got to stop as well.
Sid's doing well, 12th place. Okay, it's not all that far behind him, and Hoppers is a bit further.
He's still going though, and that's what
He
it's
is,
all about.
yeah, not giving up. Not the
So
best
Panic at
place
the
to be, is it?
Tesco. Yeah, no, where's Panic? Is he going to come in?
He is,
Well,
he's in.
he's got to. So this is going to be interesting now. Where is Stormfly? He's just coming through
Oh,
the
this is going to be close.
S's. I bet Panic's not even reached the crew yet.
I think he might be panicking there at the moment because I think Starfly might just...
I think I'm looking at the fuel, and there's no fuel going into Panic's car yet. So
Oh, he's not even in yet.
he's
Oh,
not at the lot. They're wondering where he is. He's got lost.
sat nav, he's let him down.
He's lost. Where is he? He's got lost. Stormfly's
Surely,
going. Yeah,
still not
hello.
there. Oh, he's just coming in now. Just
Did you
coming
see
in.
one of the crew members looking at his watch then? Yes. Well, we knew it was going to happen, didn't we? Stormfly's going to take the lead. See, Panic's still got to get some fuel in there. And he's going to rejoin,
oops,
so...
Right, here we go, get it right, here we go.
So he rejoins in second.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I don't think he even needs to... I'm sure Panic is quite a way up the leaderboard on the league table.
Yeah, he's that's all right. That's a good result. He's come back out in second spot, and I'm sure he'll be pleased with that. That's life. We're in third, so he will probably make it to the end of the race. I can't remember if that's life needed to stop again.
His tyres, his fuel's quite... Oh no, I think he might just make it on the fuel.
I mean, he'll certainly make it with the tyres, but
yeah.
If that's the case, then that's your the podium then pretty much set. So Willard back up to fourth now. He was down in eighth, wasn't he, a lap ago or something? But with everybody diving into the pits for the final time, that's put Willard back up into fourth.
We're just going to go through and see if we can find one last battle for you guys. We might have it here between Castian and Archer.
I followed Castruan for quite a few races now. He was in the Wednesday season. I think he's done a bit on the Saturdays as well. And Castruan has improved so much.
He's quick. He's had a pretty good championship.
Yeah, he's getting very steady now, and he's always there and thereabouts. And yeah, he's come on leaps and bounds as Castruan. That's a great shot, that is, isn't it?
Yeah, this little battle's going to go until the end, isn't it? I think
it is. What's Archer on? Archer's on hard tyres. What's Castruan on?
So they're both
on the hard tyres, so all evenly matched then. And Archer into the slipstream. Lap 10. Does he overtake? or does he take the risk and just try and stay behind him, let Castrian do all the work?
Looks like he's going to stay behind, doesn't it, I think?
I think he is. We're just coming up to the Michelin chicane, and yeah, Archer's. He's not interested yet, is he?
Just waiting just a little bit longer, isn't he? Then
yeah, he's going to let Castrian just pull him along for a bit.
So them guys near the back end are pretty much spread. Let's just take a look at your race leader, Stormfly. Oh, just see Panic just coming around the corner there, so he's not that far off.
He's just in the distance, isn't he? But I just think it's there's too much to ask now, I think, to catch up to Stormfly. Unless Stormfly does something completely out of the ordinary and has a big crash or something. I think this is pretty much your podium.
That's it. That's the top three sorted into it. And like you say, unless anybody has a bit of a clanger, then it's.
Even with that half a second that's life has got, it's not really going to affect his track position, is he? I think Willard's just too far back.
Nice fifth for Nordy. I think he'll be happy with that.
He's had a good race, hasn't he, Nordy?
He has.
Oh, he's got the indicator on. Where's he going? Is he
McDonald's, I think, isn't he? Maybe.
Is that what it is? He's going to pull over somewhere. Somebody told me once having the indicator makes the car go slower.
I mean, maybe he fancies a bit of Burger King. I don't know.
I think it was a BMW driver or something like that. So you can't use the indicators, it makes the car slower.
That's where I've gone wrong all these years.
I think it was Alex that told us that. Well, so, that's a great shot, isn't it? Look, with the heat coming off of the car. It's either that or the TV's going all pixelated, and there's a problem with it.
Last lap then for Stormfly. So let's just stick with Stormfly now on the last lap. This is the last race in the championship, so let's just stick with your race leader for the final lap. Let's do a bit of onboard footage with him.
This is basically a lap of honour for Stormfly. He's going to be, as you quite rightly said, I think the championship winner.
Yeah.
So this is into the first of the chicanes, the Forza chicane. Nicking what you can. You've got to be careful going through there as well, because you can pick up penalties. Although the curbs are there, the track limit lines are a good 2 foot away from them. I think that's where a lot of people pick up these penalties. They think, oh, it's not a problem, I'll go across the curb. But what they're actually doing is breaking track limits.
Makes it look easy though, doesn't he, Stormfly?
Yeah. So into the second of the chicanes then, the Michelin chicane. Foot planted firmly on the noisy pedal all the way up through here. So carrying on onto the Mulsanne straight, up to the Mulsanne corner at turn 15 for the last time, and I'm sure he'll be relieved of that. Well, nobody.
Nobody.
You can't see anybody, can you?
No. Nothing to worry about whatsoever for Stormfly.
I was just looking at the input there, and he was on the accelerator before it even made the turn, and that's the difference, I think, with these guys. Oh, he's got the fuel light flashing. He may have to be a bit more frugal, I think, with the accelerator.
Well, is that word of the day there? Frugal. I can't even say it.
Frugal.
That's it. Word of the day.
He's got to sip it.
I won't ask you to spell it.
Frugal.
F.
He's going to have to be a little bit careful. The last thing he wants to do is run out of fuel on the final few turns.
It's a pity we can't actually see his actual fuel
fuel map.
Yeah.
I know he can. He's probably looking at it. In fact, if that were me, I will probably have the fuel map on now, so that I can see the fuel being used. You see he's short shifting to try and save what he can. I think he's going to be okay. He's just gone through the S's now, so not that many turns to go before he sees the checkered flag. And as predicted, he's took the fastest lap, a 4:17.5. So maximum points then for Stormflight.
Yeah, it's been a great season. I can't wait actually for the next season to start already. That's even before this one's finished.
I think, well, we've got quite a lot coming up in between, haven't we? We've got a commentators race next week. Then there's another Saturday championship. Well, we've got to finish one Saturday championship off. Then we've got the Saturday Super League starting.
Here we go, flash of the lights there from Stormfly. Happy chappy, well done mate, winner.
Well deserved winner as well.
Panic at the Tesco, he's had a fantastic race also, well done to him. He's another happy guy. And that's life rounding off the podium, guys. Take that ooh.
He's certainly measured that fuel, hasn't he?
And he just spot on. Yeah, he's happy. Flash of the lights there from That's Life. Well done to him.
It's a good result for Willard.
Yeah, nice fourth. I think he'll also be happy with that. Yeah, look at that flash of the lights also. If you don't flash the lights, you're not happy, are you? Is Nordy going to be happy? Yeah, he's happy. Well done there, Nordy, fifth place.
Is that the indicators going?
I don't know, he's flashing something. Mystic Click. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's definitely... Well, hang on mate, have you crossed the line? Yeah, he has.
I was just thinking... It's okay doing that.
Yeah, Castian 7th, well done. Archer brings it home in 8th. Does he? Yeah,
Archer. Has Archer run out of fuel?
Or did he give him just a little bit of a...
I think he did. I think Archer may have run out of fuel and Max has just given him a little push across the line.
Good sportsmanship there then from them guys. Ninky were going to bring it home in 10th.
Would you have done that, or would you have gone by and took the place from him?
Yeah, I'd have took the place, mate.
Absolutely. And stuck the V's up as you went by.
Yeah, depending where I was in the league. If I was looking like I could take another position in the league, yeah, I'd have... there's Flashman 11th. I wouldn't have been very sporting, but yeah, that was good to see, actually. Nice race for Sid, 12th. No pressure from behind whatsoever. He can take these last few corners nice and easy.
It'll be interesting to see what cars are all in next season.
Yeah.
We'll probably keep it the same as all one make.
Yeah, I just hope we don't get a bag of crap.
Well, it's always the case, isn't it?
Oh,
though?
where's Sid? Where's Sid? He's there.
He does wander off, doesn't he, Sid? He just he likes to keep the cameramen on their toes.
1 second penalty. I don't think he's going to be too bothered about that now.
No,
I think
he's not really going to be that bothered, is he?
No.
They just add it to the collection.
Oh, and it stopped. Sorry, guys, that wasn't me. That actually we just yeah, he didn't like it and it just stopped it.
I think it was PD just ran out. Oh, I tell you what it was. It's because the time ran out between the first
the time ran out, was it? Right, okay. Well,
that's what it was.
Thank you, guys. That's been an awesome championship, and thank you to Matt for joining me on the last
no problem,
race.
Mate. Enjoyed that.
And we'll see everybody next season. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, everyone.